Hi guys, it's June and welcome to my video. And in today's video, I am going to be telling you a story time about when there was a stranger in my house. Seriously, one of the scariest moments I have had. Am I too on this video? Okay, so let's get to it. Years ago, I think the twins were about 3 years old. Now, I lived in a basement apartment, and my parents lived upstairs from me, but they had a first floor and a second floor. And my brother would basically be on the third floor, but they all connected somehow. Anyway, one night, my brother had a party. He had all his friends over. My sister, who, God, she was young, she left. She wasn't sleeping there that night. When I went to sleep that night, I had such a feeling in the pit of my stomach, like something was wrong. I felt like invaded. I just felt like my privacy was invaded. Something was wrong. And usually when I feel that way, something usually is going on. So late that night, early in the morning, I hear a commotion outside. So I'm like, what the hell is that? Anyway, what had happened was this. In the morning, my mother, after the party, my mother went upstairs and she sees somebody in my sister's bed, a guy. So she goes over to my brother and she's like, John, why do you have somebody sleeping here? First of all, without letting me know, and second of all, in your sister's bed. So my brother's like, what are you talking about? Nobody slept here. She's like, okay, there's a guy in your sister's bed. Now, I didn't know any of this was going on. This was told to me afterwards. So my brother goes in with a bat and he sees this guy sleeping soundly in my sister's bed, all snuggled up, like he was in a really, really nice little sleep. So my brother takes the bat and hits him in the foot. And the guy wakes up and he looks at my brother and he's like, who are you? My brother's like, who the F are you? What are you doing in my house? He's like, this is my house. And my brother's like, my brother got really crazy. He's like, get up. The guy was definitely intoxicated. He had to be about my brother's age too. So they get him outside. This is where I hear the commotion. My father's out there, my brother's out there, my mother is flipping out. I go outside and I'm like, what is going on? They tell me that this guy was in my sister's bed. I was like, oh my God, I start panicking. But clearly you can see that this kid was intoxicated. So we asked him, how did you get to be in our house? He was at a club or a bar. He was drinking. He was drunk. He didn't want to drive home, so he got in a cab, and we verified it. We called the cab company because he gave us the number, and we called it, and it just so happened that he gave the wrong address with the same numbers. So they took him to my house. So he got out of the car. It must have looked like his house because he went to the side entrance and the door happened to be unlocked. Thank you very much, John. He went upstairs and went to bed. So we found out that that was the truth. So he didn't really, he was not there to cause harm. So we didn't press charges against him. When he came to, he actually reached out to us and apologized that it was just an innocent mistake. But that's why I tell my kids all the time, please, please, please lock the door behind you because you never know who can come into your house. I mean, that could have turned out completely different. And what if my sister was in the bed? Because you know what my sister would have done? She would have snuggled with the guy. I'm not kidding, because my sister sleeps so soundly. So if somebody would have gotten in the bed with her, she would have been snuggled with him. So, but that's kind of scary. So that is my story time. Stranger in my house. That's right. That's crazy. So just remember, lock your doors, people, because you never know who's lurking. People can just walk in your house. All right. I hope you enjoyed this story time. It was short, but that was the story. Okay. Mwah. See you in my next video. Bye-bye for now. Now I gotta shut this. I wish I had a remote. I have to go like this, guys. Don't mind.